What is up, guys? The Gamer here, and today I am bringing you guys episode number 21 of my 30-1 rebuild series on MLB 17 The Show. As many of you probably already know, the 30-1 rebuild series is a series where I try to rebuild each and every single team in the major leagues from ranked 30 to rank 1. I know the majority of you guys have been sticking around to watch this series, and I have to say it's much appreciated. I'm not continuous series. What am I doing? New series, saved rosters. We like to use these OSFM 2.6 rosters. Now, we currently just finished number 22, which was the Atlanta Braves. So we're going to scroll through here a little bit and look at which team will be next. If I remember correctly, was it the Pirates? We're just going to go with the Pittsburgh Pirates. I'll come back around to find out whatever team this is that I'm missing, because there's got to be one that I'm missing, but I cannot find this anywhere. It doesn't make any sense. Feels like I'm missing like a whole set of teams I'm supposed to be looking at. Whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. Gym contracts obviously need to stay off. I usually turn this off, turn these on. Spring training. You guys know the drill by this point. We usually go to trades. Then we go to these three guys, and then we go to the three worst players, and we get a decent player here, which opens up some roster space on our team, which allows us to sign a few solid free agents. So, as you guys have come to learn, Shohei Ohtani turns into a freaking monster. Fujinami usually becomes pretty decent. When you guys was mentioning there's a pretty decent catcher. Daniel, okay, there he is. Daniel Flores, I see what you're talking about. As usual, this guy sucks, so we'll drop him. Then we'll sign Flores. Then there was a shortstop too, I think. Wander Franco. Any of these guys really suck. Well, okay, let's release this guy, then Franco. There we go. Sign some decent prospects, and now typically what we do up to this point is take a quick look at the roster. Pitching wise, we actually look all right. We got some depth here. In terms of talent, we have some definite potential. We're gonna move Jameson up to the major leagues. I mean, Garrett Cole's obviously got talent. Jameson, is it Talon? Or I think, is it Talon or Ty? I don't think he's... Yeah, I think it's Talon. I don't think it's... Yeah. Then we got this guy we can develop pretty good. We got a few A potentials, a lot of B potentials, so we got a lot of depth here as starting pitcher. I feel actually pretty good there, which is weird because the last few rebuilds, that was where I felt the most concerned. The relieving and closing is pretty alright too. So it looks like most of the rebuild here needs to actually be on the hitting end of things. And funny enough, McCutcheon's kind of dropped off the wagon a little bit there in right field. Not that talented of a player. Which is kind of sad because I don't think he's a bad player. He just had a really bad year last year. But I think he's struggling a lot this year too. So we may look to trade him. We have Austin Meadows, who I know is a pretty highly touted prospect. Same with Polanco. So we have a solid outfield. We definitely need a better shortstop though. I mean, I kind of like Jung Ho Kang. He's not bad. I like Josh Harrison. I always like Marte, and he's not going to be suspended for me, so I don't mind that. So we need a catcher, a first baseman, a shortstop, and a right fielder. I mean, we don't need a right fielder, but I wouldn't mind replacing McCutcheon. But definitely a catcher, a first baseman, and a shortstop. So, we already have a lot of talent. We could probably trade for a few solid guys. I know a guy that I kind of want to trade for. Let's see if we'll be able to do that. In terms of first base talent, one of the guys I know always pans out pretty good is Cody Bellinger, and we'll try to get him. Let's see if is there anybody. This guy's got some potential too, Josh Bell. Could we offer anybody else that's decent? Solid. Okay, there we go. Now we have Cody Bellinger as a top prospect. We'll let him develop a little bit, but he always develops into a pretty high overall pretty quickly. So now we have a first baseman that can develop. Cervelli, I guess, could function at catcher for a little bit, but we definitely need a shortstop too. And I'm not particularly fond of any of these shortstops. Either way, we'll go into the draft. I don't know if the Pirates have a very good pick, but we'll do some scouting. We'll go in the draft. I think with this team, it already looks pretty decent. I don't know how much scouting we'll need to do, like how many years of drafts we'll have to do, but we'll definitely do the first year of scouting. So I'll see you guys once we're at the first year's rookie draft. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, guys, I'm just going to sim here the last 10 days or so until the draft. We're sitting at 28 and 26. It was actually a surprise because we started off the season like 4 and 14. So a major turnaround. There's one guy specifically that I want really bad. And yes, they're not going to take him. Okay, so there's a few blue chip prospects, I'm assuming, that are going to be up here. So If we just want accuracy, the blue chips, there's a solid closing pitcher that we can get. That's only blue chip, but as you guys already know, one of the main positions that we need is a catcher. And we did, in fact, find a catcher that has an ETA for next year and is already an 80 potential. His contact looks to go in the high 70s. The power could be better, but he's got great fielding, great arm strength, good arm accuracy, good blocking. So he's going to be above like a plus fielder and a plus contact hitter, maybe better power. But he reminds me of the catcher I drafted all the way back there in the Twins rebuild, if you guys remember him, who turned in like the 98 overall. He ended up being really good. So we're going to get him because we need a catcher pretty dang bad. Let's see. Do we have anybody left? And then this guy, Adrian Brito's the other guy I want. A very solid contact and power hitter with great arm strength. Could be a solid third baseman for us with solid hitting potential. And he's got an ETA for next year. So those are the only two guys I really found in the first year player draft who I really had a fascination for. And it looks like we were able to get both of them. So Cavedo's potential is only an 88. While Brito's is only an 84. So it doesn't look that phenomenal. We'll get this reliever also. But doesn't look that great. But if both these guys pan out to become exactly what they should be, I mean, then we'll still have a dominant catcher, because 88 is a pretty great overall for a catcher. He's already a 70 overall too, and we'll have this guy's already a 70 overall also, and he's got great speed for a third baseman. And we'll have a above average third baseman, which will give us the possibility to trade Jung Ho Kang if we want to, which will give us a lot of which could possibly reel in some reward. With that being the case, currently we're doing all right. I don't see us. I mean, I don't know if I see us being a playoff team. I'm kind of on the fence with that. It might be kind of a tough race here. But if we keep up our pace, we might end up being decent. So I'm not going to jump to any assumptions, but we'll sim the rest of the year. Because I doubt we'll get any big trades, or I doubt there's any real big trades that we need to do. I don't know anybody. Well, we can check real quick. Is anybody getting severely overpaid on this team? I'm not. Why can't I just look at player contracts? There's got to be that somewhere, right? I've never actually looked at that. Okay, no, we'll just go through them. We'll do it like this, because I know you can sort this. No, actually, in fact, the Pirates have done a pretty good job on avoiding overpaying players. Marte, we have him locked down for 3 more years. Awesome. For a pretty cheap contract, that's going to be great for us. Gonna have to save some money because Garrett Cole's got a big contract. Probably a big renewal probably coming up. But in terms of accurate payments, if anything, we've been underpaying our players. So we should have a pretty big amount of money for free agency. So that gives me something to look forward to. With that being the case, we're going to send the rest of the season, and I'll see you guys towards postseason. Hopefully, maybe we'll make a postseason berth in our first year, but we'll see in just a second. Okay, guys, here's a trade that I'm actually considering. McCutchen for Yasiel Puig and Josh Fields. Now, that's a tough trade to do, because the thing is, we can get a very, very good reliever here, an 87 overall reliever, which is, I mean, awesome. And assuming Puig comes back from whatever minor injury he has right now, McCutchen's not playing that good. Puig's not playing that great either, but he's got potential. He could end up being about the same overall as McCutchen. He's younger. I think he might fit more into the rebuild for the long term. And McCutchen does have a lot of trade value, so I don't know what else we can get for him. So I think we might actually... Yeah, we'll probably go through with that. So let's accept that trade. Big trade, I know, but that might work out for us. Okay, guys. Actually, at midseason, we were like 51-50. But we had like probably the worst last 2 months in history, having us finish 69-63. I don't know how the hell that happened. Like one of the craziest slumps ever. That was just awful. Which will put us at like the 7th or 8th pick next year, probably like the 7th pick. So we'll send postseason, and Mariners defeat the Dodgers. That's okay, interesting. Don't really have anybody retiring for us. Few big contracts coming up here. We got Fields, Garrett Cole, Watson, Bastardo. And most of these guys we can get back pretty easily. Bellinger and Ohtani both look to get a bit better. Same with Fujinami, same with Cole. I mean, we're going to have a pretty solid... I mean, our rotation will end up being really freaking good if these guys develop. It'll be, like, really good. So we're going to just sign these guys. I'll see you guys in a second once we're actually in free agency. We should have some money, but who knows? We'll find out in just a second. Okay, guys, we're at the end of the season. We got everybody we wanted besides Garrett Cole, but he is arbitration eligible for 2 more years, so it's not like he can really go anywhere. And if he wants to be a dick and not like accept I give him a pretty big offer, then we'll just kind of screw him in arbitration. I was like way overpaying him by giving him that offer anyway, so we can just, with his record, we can probably give him like a 7.5 arbitration to easily win that battle. So we'll withdraw this offer and we'll just totally screw him over that way. That being the case, we can get an Arrieta, we can get a Ujar. I mean, we already know we have a pretty solid. We'll get a solid reliever. I think we have a solid. Why is it not processing? A solid depth there at starting pitcher. So I don't think we need to fix that a whole lot. We need a better shortstop. Maybe like a temporary fix here with the Dribble Cabrera, not Carrera. I like Michael Brantley. We already have Polanco. We have a solid outfield. I like Puig, actually. We can get McCutcheon right back if we wanted to. I mean, Puig developed in '83. How much did he want? Like 10 million a year. So no, we don't need that on the books. Try to get Cabrera for about 4.6 million a year. Try to get Pedro Strop for about 6 million a year. You can get Arrieta for about. No, you're not worth that much money. Especially considering that we have to assume Pedro Strop's no longer interested. What the hell happened to him? Maybe was he restricted or something? We got his Dribble Cabrera. We'll just sim on into arbitration because that's when things get interesting. That's when the whole fight for Garrett Cole begins. They want to get one of my top. Okay, this center fielder is pretty dope. I don't know if I want to get rid of him. Yeah, we don't need starting pitcher nearly as much. Austin Meadows, it looks like his potential is actually going up. So yeah, no, we're gonna hold on to that. Where's the arbitration meeting? With the 7th pick, anything we need to get? Nope, all these guys suck ass. So we don't need any of that. And let's keep moving on. Whoa, it says did we win our arbitration? Yep, 7.5. Get screwed, bitch. I'm actually upset that he made me even go through all that. So we actually got him for cheaper than the previous year. We won that battle. He deserves that one for being cocky. I don't know why. Oh, I went by salary, that's why. Okay, right field, okay, let's see. This team looks pretty good. We'll get Bellinger a chance in the majors because he's pretty solid now. He's a pretty solid player. He's almost 80 overall now. With Flores and Quevedo, I mean, we could be pretty solid. His power is such shit, but I mean, he's got great fielding already and great contact already. And good durability, so he shouldn't get injured. So we can probably call him up in a couple of years. I like our bullpen now with Fields, Rivera, and Bastardo. And with the development going on here, this team could be really good soon. So, I don't think we're going to do the draft this year. We have the 7th pick. Let's just check how blue chip prospects look, see if there's any. If there's a lot of depth at blue chip prospects, maybe we'll just get one of those. No, the only one with the even close ETA is this closing pitcher. I don't know. I don't know if we need to actually do the draft. Because we already have, this team is like a living farm system. We have so much depth. Like every position it feels like has top prospects. Like besides relievers, because that's kind of tough to find a top prospect. But here we go. A couple of top prospect catchers. We got Quevedo and Flores. First baseman Bellinger is going to develop into like a 90s overall. Second base, we have a lot of talent. Third base, we have this Brito guy who should develop. Shortstop, we have Wander Franco. And these guys, too, have some potential. We have Alan Hansen at left field. Austin Meadows at center field. Then right field, Adam Frazier could develop, but we already have Puig. He's got some potential. He's already young. So this team has a lot of top prospects. So with that being the case, I say we just sim to midseason and see what we need to do. I don't know what our record's going to look like, but I think it'll give us a pretty good idea as to what we need to do. So I'll see you guys once we get there. Okay, guys, we're now at midseason, sitting at a 49-39 record, which puts us actually top of the division by a game. Slowly climbing up team ranks. We're now the 10th ranked team in the league. Usually to win a World Series, you got to be like top 5, so I don't think we're quite there yet. Pitching wise, though, Ivan Nova is actually doing phenomenal. 6-4 with a 2.34. Garrett Cole's kind of following that same trend. 10-6 with a 2.88. James and Tyon could be just. Oh, I keep saying Tyon. I'm used to like Spanish class. I have to think it's Tylen because he doesn't look like he's from Mexican descent, so I don't think it would be Tyon. It just doesn't seem like it'd make much sense. But Glasnow's doing great. Trevor Williams. Who the hell is this guy? 66 overall. What's he doing up here? Otani, 86 overall. Move him. Major leagues. Trevor Williams. Move to AAA. Yeah, Otani should be. Okay, that kind of explains some of the struggles we've been facing. That should make a big difference. Our bullpen is shit. Oh my goodness. There's only two guys without a 5+ ERA, and that's Rivera and Watson. Watson's actually doing phenomenal, 0.94 ERA. So we have one solid guy. Batting wise, Starling Marte is doing great. Puig's doing pretty damn good too. Bellinger's not doing that great average wise, but 18 home runs and an 87 overall. What the hell? Look at those stats going up. Power versus right, +7. Jungle King batting 311 with 19 home runs and 63 RBI. You saw that we drafted that third baseman. Maybe it's motivated him. He's like, damn, I don't want to lose my spot. Cervelli's doing great too. Same with him. We drafted that catcher. He's like, damn, I don't want to lose my spot either. John Jason's doing great off the bench for us, hitting wise, or at least DH wise. And Frazier's is not doing that great. That's a left fielder. Why is... Are we looking at an injury? I'm assuming we have to be looking at an injury. Yep, to Polanco. With a shoulder strain, that's not that big a deal. He hasn't really missed that many games in the season. Let's see. Compared to Marte, who's played 86, he only missed about 10 games in the season. Not a big deal. He's having a great year, though. 23 home runs. That should probably put him near top of the league. Yeah, 5th in the league in home runs. Check it out. How's the AL doing home run-wise? Maybe he'll be a representative. He would actually maybe be a representative in the home run game, but I stemmed that. So, trade-wise, these guys, look at all these potentials. Let's see if we're still up there on the top prospect list. Ohtani and Meadows are. I want to say that before I called them up, it was number 1 was Bellinger, number 2 was Ohtani, number 3 was Meadows. So we had the top 3 prospects in all of Major League Baseball. That's a pretty damn good, and Meadows now in 76 over, so that's a pretty damn good farm system, I must say. I don't know if that's exactly how good that farm system is. We obviously don't have Ohtani or Bellinger in real life, but I don't know if Austin Meadows is projected to be that good, but if he is, you Pirates fans have a little bit to be celebrating about. Regardless, I like Ivan Nova actually as number 5 pitcher. If these guys develop, we'd have almost an all 90s plus rotation. Maybe just by the beginning of next year, based off how quickly those guys are developing. So with that being the case, we're going to move on to the next year, or at least in the postseason. I don't know any big trades that I really want to do, because we already have a lot of... I don't want to trade any prospects. I don't think we're at a point where we need to push for anything like that. So we'll go to the postseason, but I got to say, this could be a really quick rebuild with how quick these guys are developing. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, guys, we just finished the season at 85 and 77. Somehow good enough to make a playoff spot. We're actually the second-ranked team somehow. I did make one trade off camera, but it wasn't a big one. We got Sean Doolittle for like a B potential shortstop, which wasn't a big deal to me. Ohtani's down 88. Okay, so most of these guys kind of... Oh, Ivan Nova actually got worse. Glassdown keeps getting a lot better. His potential's actually going up. How about... No, Ohtani doesn't have much room for his potential to go up. I'm pretty sure his potential's in the high 90s. Bellinger's only in 86 now, but he hit 30 home runs in the season. There you go. Stats are going up a lot, though. Polanco hit 33 home runs, damn, with a 270 batting average. Starling Marte did great as a leadoff hitter. Junko Kang with a 315 batting average, 31 home runs and 100 RBI. That's like... It's almost MVP award worthy. He's not listed, but, I mean, that's pretty damn good. Kershaw's probably going to be MVP. I mean, look at that stat line. That's awesome, though. Who else? Drupal Cabrera did pretty solid as a shortstop. 17 home runs as a shortstop is pretty awesome. Josh Harrison did pretty good for us. Not that much power, but 277 batting average. John just did good as a DH. Cervelli kind of dropped off from that 300 he was at mid-season, so we may still have to consider switching him out. But why is Puig on the bench? Did he do some stupid shit or something? He should not be on the bench. Pretty solid player. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Are we losing our minds? I don't know what we're thinking. Putting Puig on the bench. I gotta pay more attention to what the team's doing when I'm not paying attention, or when I'm simming, because I swear they do some stupid shit like every single time I do a rebuild, and you guys have been mentioning it. That I gotta be paying more attention, because this shit happens a lot. But I just don't expect them to just randomly bench players that are starters and good players. Puig still got 400 at-bats on the year, but he probably missed on about 150, 200 at-bats. He missed on like 40 games. I don't know if he was injured or if that's just because we benched him for some reason I don't understand. But either way, we will actually make the playoffs, going up against the Washington Nationals in the first round. This might be actually where we do decent, because we have a pretty solid rotation. So with this solid rotation, Rookie of the Year will be Cody Bellinger. I kind of figured we had to be... Okay, Tyler Glassdown won Rookie of the Year last year. And next year it might be Austin Meadows. We're going to get swept in 3 games. So, to be honest, deep down, I'm kind of happy we lost, though, because it gives me more room to do with this team, or more things to do with this team, because I'm actually really enjoying this. But this trade makes no sense. It just won't change anything. Advance to offseason. Who do we have to sign this year. Freeze retired. Bellinger, okay. We need to sign. Ooh, we got some big contracts. Bellinger, Ohtani. Cool. They probably won't ask for that much though, because they're still under a lot of years of arbitration. They're usually pretty cool at that period of time. Meadows now a 78 overall. His stats are going up pretty rapidly. He's turned into a 5-tool player definitely, and Flores is getting a lot better. 68 overall. What about Adrian Brito's there? What about our other catcher? Oh, Leo Quevedo. Okay, he's a 79 overall now. He's increasing quick. He might be the starter next year, to be honest. Because sometimes players actually improve a lot just through the offseason, but we'll see. I'm going to sign these guys. I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, guys, here we are in free agency, and you can tell there are some studs. Once again, Bryce Harper is up there. Garrett Cole is once again being a giant cocksucker, and he will just not accept this contract no matter what. He's under arbitration for at least one more year, so we want to get him for a few more years, because if we don't, I'm pretty sure he'll leave us next season. But don't like the fact that he's being such a stubborn little dick. But Goldschmidt's once again a guy we can get for pretty cheap, I think. You know what? Let's withdraw this offer and keep the arbitration, because we need money. And I'm fine with going over to sign a guy like this. So we might lose Garrett Cole, but it's worth it when you can do this. So we'll try to get Bryce Harper. We'll also try to get Goldschmidt. If we can somehow pull off both, I will lose my shit. They say we're not a contender, but we were a playoff team last year, so I don't know what Goldschmidt's problem is. If we're only paying $15 million a year too, that's still totally worth it. Some solid relievers up here too, but we'll save our money on that and just trade for some probably. If we look at our roster, we already have a solid bullpen. They didn't play that great, but statistically, we still have a solid bullpen. Daniel Murphy would be a solid second baseman for us. I mean, we're not really getting positions that we need. I know we have Bellinger. So getting Goldschmidt, you guys are probably like, why the hell are you doing that? But it's a solid player for so cheap. That's like one of those guys that I always want to get. Well, let's check real quick. Bellinger can play left field. We have Polanco. Fuck. Okay. Bellinger could be a lot of trade bait, but I like him a lot. I'm thinking we use Goldschmidt as trade bait too, if we signed him. Ah, damn. I don't even know anymore. We'll try signing Josh Donaldson too, because we need a third baseman, and he's usually pretty damn good in this game during simulation. So we'll try signing him too. We should have some money. Could you imagine if we had enough money to sign all those guys? I wouldn't mind getting a second baseman either, but I'll keep Josh Harrison. I know he's kind of a fan favorite out there in Pittsburgh, so we'll try to keep him. We can't afford either of those guys, and we're not going to sign Goldschmidt, so we have no money. How the hell did that happen? Where's all our money going to? We're not like signing anybody to any money at all. I don't know how the hell we have no money. I would trade Puig and try to open up contract space for Harper, but that's a big risk to take. We could trade Puig and possibly get nothing in return. So that being the case, we'll just have to make minor adjustments to the team. Okay. There's no position that needs like a massive upgrade. We can get Yasmani Grandal, but we already have Leo Quevedo, so we don't need that. We're already pretty solid at all these positions. Starting pitcher, we're already pretty solid. I mean, you can never really have too many relievers. So we'll try signing him to a pretty decent deal. Hatazawa, dude, did alright. Cots did pretty bad, actually. Why are we... Like, I don't know why we're giving such long deals, but that's alright, I guess. Neil Cots didn't sign. How about Tazawa? Okay, we got Tazawa, so I guess that's decent. Didn't spend that much money in this offseason. The trade chuckle for who's this? What the hell? Why would I... No. Okay, so we're going into the next season. We'll see if our players continue to develop, but I'll see you guys probably about mid-season next season, so we'll see if we have to make any big trades or anything. But right now this team's looking pretty good. It was too bad we didn't have any money to make any big moves, which is weird to me because we don't have like any... We haven't been overpaying like anybody, but we'll figure it out. So I'll see you guys about mid-season next season. Okay, guys, we're currently at mid-season. Gotta sign some draft picks real quick. I didn't actually do the draft. I just let my CPU do it, but team-wise, our team keeps getting better. Cody Bellinger's now 92. 92 for Garrett Cole, 91 for Ohtani. 90 for Glass now, 89 for... Wow, these guys are getting a lot better. So our pitching rotation... Our pitching rotation's crazy. Besides Nova, but that rotation's stacked. I like this lineup. Quevedo's batting 284 as a rookie, so he went up to an 84 overall. So he's obviously got a lot of talent. Doing pretty good there as a catcher for us. Josh Harrison's doing really good, so I'm glad we didn't find a replacement for him. And Jungle King could be doing better, but how's our third base prospect doing? 76 overall. He's doing alright. He's not developing as quickly as we thought, but that's alright. Maybe he'll be alright. We have a lot of talent, though, so I won't trade all my prospects just yet. We have a couple more years to do that, but Meadows has a lot of trade potential, I'm assuming. And we could probably get quite a bit for that, so definitely a better shortstop, because his dribble is not the long-term solution for sure. So is there any shortstops right now that are just killing it that could give us an extra push going into the postseason? Chris Owens is killing it, but Alemis Diaz bound 320. I wouldn't trade our top prospect for him, though. Lindor's doing fantastic. He's been doing great for the past few years in the other league, so that would be a tough trade. That'd be a really tough trade to try to pull off, because he's obviously a huge talent. But I know that Meadows has a lot of trade value. Okay. Another A or top potential player. Ooh, he almost puts it over the edge. Come on. We gotta have somebody else that we could trade. That might... Oh, for Puig, really? Puig, Meadows, and for Francisco Lindor. How's Puig doing this year? Pretty solid. Lindor's doing fantastic, though. That'd be awesome. An awesome pickup at shortstop. I mean, a lot of prospects, though. Meadows is supposed to be pretty good. But we have a sure thing, and we would get a sure thing in Lindor, which would be nice, and it should be the playoff push we need. So we'll do that. And now, following that trade, we have 98 overall shortstop. I love it. Following that trade, and with our solid rotation, now we just need a right fielder. We don't need the best right fielder in the world, just a guy that can get the... Can you imagine getting Aaron Judge? That's the cool thing about our team right now, is we have so much talent, like potential-wise, that it puts us in a situation where we can make a lot of crazy trades that we otherwise would not be able to do. I don't want Jaso in it. Triple Cabrera? No. They would do it for Gregory Polanco. I don't want to trade Polanco, though. He's been a solid player for us. If we traded him, then we're in the same situation where then we would need a left fielder, and it'd be the same process all over again. He's doing good for us. How's Glass not doing? Pretty good. Garrett Cole is not playing that good, actually. Garrett Cole's actually not playing that good, so I don't know if we really want him. We can get rid of that catcher too. Instead of trading a top prospect, we can just trade a Dribble Cabrera and get his money off the books too, and then get Aaron Judge, right fielder, for Garrett Cole, and then we would have a pretty solid replacement with Fujinami at pitcher. I mean, of course, he doesn't fully replace the talent of Garrett Cole, but he has a 4.2 ERA. And he's going to free agency next year, where I'm pretty sure he will leave me. So we might as well get something for him. And why not make it Aaron Judge? He's got 3 years of arbitration. I think that's a way smarter deal. Wait a second. Hold up. Man. I don't know if they'll, Is it because of the money? It might be because of the money. Sometimes when there's too much money on the books, they'll cause this weird shit going on. Yep, okay, there we go. So yeah, they just had too much money on the Bucks, but now we have Aaron Judge. So we have a solid lineup, and now our pitching's still phenomenal. We still, like, it still is phenomenal. It just isn't quite as good as it was, but who knows? Who knows how Fujinami will do? Maybe move him to the MLB will actually help his development. An 80 overall now. We need to drop someone down to AAA now. Is there any positions where? I guess there's not too many pitchers, are there? MLB roster. Maybe Frazier. He's on waivers now. Oh, he's gonna probably get picked up. I fucked that one up. Let me see. I'm just waiting for him to get picked up. Did he not get picked up off waivers? That's a solid player too. No, he didn't. That's weird. I would have picked him up off waivers. But hopefully Aaron Judge is good for us. I know he's obviously a fan favorite nowadays too. So even if he doesn't, we can make some big trades now with this much talent. We could like package a Judge. I mean, with how much potential he has, we could package him and get maybe a Trout or one of those guys. We'll have to wait a year and see how he does. But I like this lineup right now. So I'll see you guys at the postseason. Hopefully we make a nice push and make it. I think we should with this current lineup, but we'll see. Okay, guys, we just finished the season 93 and 69 after a pretty phenomenal second half of the season. We're currently ranked first, actually, in team rank. Second place is Nationals ranked fifth. Who's ranked second? The Red Sox. So they won 107 games. We only won 93, but we could have probably won more if we assembled this roster a little bit earlier. Bellinger's a 97 overall now. 302 batting average, 32 home runs, 74. I wish he had more RBIs, but somehow Lindor had 113 RBIs, 324 batting average. Marte got 100 RBIs at the 2 spot, which is odd. Judge did pretty solid. 26 home runs, 74. I mean, he's got the power. He's a solid player. There's still, I'm not going to totally rule out trading him in order to get Mike Trout or something, but we'll see. We'll see. I think because Lindor, with Bellinger now 97 overall, it's crazy potential. With him, Lindor, and if we can get a Trout, that'd be freaking crazy. So, the Washington Nationals obviously swept us last year. But we'll make up for it by beating him in 4 games this year. We actually beat him 14-5. They had Scherzer on the mound too, scoring 14 runs off a previous Cy Young winner. That's a pretty good feeling. Who did great that game? Judge had a home run. Polanco had a home run. Judge had 4 RBIs. Polanco had 6 RBIs. That's what I'm talking about. Now against the Giants, win-loss, win back-to-back shutouts here by Fujinami, and then who pitched that whole? We didn't score till the 10th inning. So great pitching performances by both pitchers. That was Glasnow and Samardzija. But there we go. We're going to win 2-1 there. Could this be the end of the rebuild, boys? With this team, the Yankees. We traded them halfway through the season. Remember, we traded for Aaron Judge. Who did we trade them again? We traded them. Oh, no. Wrong team. Wrong team. Come on, Yankees. Yankee team. Nope. Okay. Yankees. We traded them. We traded them Garrett Cole. That's what it was, wasn't it? Garrett Cole and prospects. So with that, oh my god, look at that pitching rotation. Arrieta, Garrett Cole, Tanaka, who's doing great in the postseason, Pineda and Jordan Montgomery. So they developed their team definitely through pitching. So that's what our challenge is going to be, is definitely just getting hits. We have 3 dominant pitchers too, with us running probably a 3-man rotation, maybe even a 4-man rotation. We could be all right even in this situation. We just need to get hits. That's where we're at right now. We need to get hits. 1 loss, boss, win. Okay. You guys were talking about how you want me to actually hop in the game once we have a World Series chance. I think I know how to do that, so I'm going to cut out and come back in a second. I think I might know how to do that, but we'll see. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, we're currently fast forwarding. This is how you do it, I guess. You have to actually hop in the game and then click fast forward and see what happens. So we're going to go play by play and see what happens. In the first inning, we got runners on first, second, but we obviously didn't score. With them, they're going to have a guy, or Aaron Hicks hit a single with a fielder's choice there, throwing out second. They're now going to get hit with runners on first and second. Luckily, though, once again, getting an out, and we're going to get out of that inning. But we're going to lead off the second inning there with Jung Ho Kang getting a single to right field. Then with Josh Harrison getting a single to center field. Come on, Lindor. No, Lindor will actually ground out into a force out. So, oh no, back-to-back hits for them to lead the inning. Another big hit, bases loaded with no outs. Striking out the next batter. But another big hit there. is going to score home 3. Oh, actually, no. A player's going to be thrown out at home. So they're only going to score 2 runs there. So luckily, a great, probably cutoff throw is going to prevent them from scoring 3 runs. But still, not the best position to be in. We need Jameson Talon to calm it back down. And we need to get a few hits here against Garrett Cole. Obviously, a pitcher that we traded away. So he's trying to get some revenge on us. I don't want him to go to Game 7. That's a scary situation. The ground out there. Come on, let's see. Fly out to right field. Gosselin with a ground out back to Garrett Cole. Lindor with a ground out to second base. Come on, guys. I tried to construct the most dominant hitting lineup I could have, like with the trading pieces I had. I tried to construct a dominant hitting lineup, and this should be it. But there we go. Way to work out of the inning, Talon. Here we go, Marte. Starting off the inning right. Bellinger, though. What happened there? Runners on first and second. Pops out. There we go. We're going to score a run. But we're going to strike out there. That's alright, though. Scoring 1 run. Just got to go, 1 run at a time. That's alright. We're only down by 1 run now. So it's not like we really have to be in a lot of pressure right now. Lindor there with a single. Come on, Marte. Get a big hit. Nope. Okay. No home runs, actually, this game, which is odd. Hopefully, we got one coming up soon. We got Bellinger, Judge, and Polanco coming up. All guys who have... I mean, I don't know if Polanco's necessarily a home run hitter, but he cranked all kinds of home runs for us that 1 year. Let's see. Bellinger. Well, this is the 8th inning. So I had to sim to the 8th inning, so that's just cutting in. I don't really want to have any huge effect on what happens here, so sim to next inning is what we're going to do. Bellinger's going to strike out. Judge is going to strike out. Polanco is going to strike out. Those are the big 3 for our lineup in terms of power. All 3 of them striking out, not leaving us a whole lot of options here in the 9th inning. So we're going to sim an inning again. But like I said, I don't want any control in what happens here. So next half inning, strikeout, walk. Come on, we need a big hit, Harrison. Strikeout, come on, Gosselin. A walk. Come on, Lindor. We traded for you for a reason. And he is going to line out to Greg Bird. So the Yankees here, you can tell they are happy as they're going to win Game 6. So I'm going to cut out here, guys, as we lose 2-1 in Game 6. I'm going to cut out because we're going to have to cut back in once we get to Game 7. And we're going to be in that sim once again. So I'll see you guys in just a second as we fight to win the World Series. Okay, guys. We're loading in here to Game 7 of the World Series. Here's a quick little look at the presentation of Game 7. We are playing at Yankee Stadium. You can tell the crowd's going to be loud. Hopefully, this Pittsburgh team does not allow it to actually get in their head. Obviously, Aaron Judge coming back here is hopefully looking to get some revenge. I don't know where his mindset is, but I'm hoping that is where, that's where his mindset is. One dangerous situation, though, that's making things kind of scary is that one of our best hitters, which is going to be Josh Harrison, or no, I mean, he's a solid player for us. He's one of our better players. Suffered a shin contusion in today's pregame warm-ups, which is, like it mentioned this while I was loading in, which is going to affect his ability to play at full strength. For those of you who don't know, a contusion is, it's basically like a muscle bruise. I've suffered one of those before, and they hurt like a motherfucker, so I can only imagine how bad that sucks. Either way, Tanaka's, as you can see right there, 3-0 with a 1.16 ERA on the season. I don't know who's on the mound for us. I'm going to have to look at that real quick. Nope. Game recap. Who is on the mound for us? Glasnow. So, Glasnow has a 5.28 ERA on the season. So, based off just some projection as to how the season's gone, it looks like we are playing from a little bit of a deficit. I don't know that for sure, but it doesn't look that good right now. Hopefully, Glasnow can pull it together for us, though, because we need him. And hopefully, we can somehow get some runs on Tanaka, who's been dominating through all of the postseason. So, the odds are not in our favor right now. We'll sim to inning. We'll just sim to inning 9. Let's see. Lindor is going to start off the game with a line out back, or ground out back to Tanaka. Then back-to-back flyouts to Frazier out there in left field is not going to allow anything to go on there. Safely stolen second base. Come on, we're going to strike out the next batter. Strike out the batter after that. No runs scoring in the first inning for either team. Back-to-back strikeouts. 3 straight strikeouts. He's going to strike out the inning. Oh, no. Double play. There we go, getting out of the inning. I gotta be honest. I feel like we are the, I feel like we're the team having to play from behind. Oh, we got a runner on third. We still didn't score, though. The first hit of the game, though, for our side is going to be Leo Quevedo, the rookie catcher, hitting a double there. No, runner scores there on a double. Come on, lineup. Dude. Our lineup's been slacking so bad these past 2 games. A leadoff double there for Greg Bird is not putting us in a good situation. Oh, we traded out Dribble Cabrera as well. That's right. But luckily, we're going to get out of that quickly. Jungle King striking out. Come on. Cafedo is also not getting a hit. There's a single. There's a strikeout. Come on, get a double play. No, another single. Another strikeout. Don't let him score. A home run. No. Gary Sanchez with a 3-run dinger. Come on, Glass now. We need a rally. A double play, no. Wow, a chance to score all kinds of runs. And we're not going to pull out any runs right there. Double play right there. Another fly out to right field. There we go, leading off the inning with a double. Bellinger right there. Aaron Judge flying out. Nobody's scoring for us. Oh my goodness, our offense sucks. Our offense sucks. Another home run. Way to go, Ivan Nova. Down 6-0. We're going to need a miracle to win this game. And this team's not filled with miracles, I guess, because we're just consistently not scoring. Going to the 9th inning, down by 6 runs. I'm assuming we're losing this game. I don't need to continue the game. I personally, the rebuilds, I say, I don't hop in and affect them. We got to see it's top of the lineup, so if there's any situation for magic to happen, it's going to be here. But I don't see it happening. Lindor grounding out. Marte grounding out. Bellinger getting a single, getting some life here. But Judge will actually, facing his former team, will be the last out of the game. We actually will end up losing the World Series by losing the last 2 games of the series. Now, I got to say this team is officially already rebuilt. Based off my qualifications, they did already make the World Series. But I think, due to the kind of the depression that's been onset from us losing this, I feel like it's only right for us to at least send 1 more season. So, 1 more season will be shown. I'm going to sign these players. I doubt we're going to do anything in the offseason, but we'll see. But I'll see you guys once we're done signing our free agents. I'll see you guys in a second. As we try 1 more season for all the marbles. Okay, guys, we're in the offseason. And just signing the guys from offseason, and we just spent tons of money. And as you can see here, getting rid of Garrett Cole was the right option. He already left the Yankees, who are a World Series team. So it's pretty clear that he just doesn't give a fuck about anything. He's just quitting on every team. So yeah, we obviously can't afford him. I was going to try to get him back, but that's all right. We spent so much money just on this impending free agency. There's no way we have money for any guys like that. So we're going to send him to the next season. I'm assuming our guys are only going to get better. But we have no money to sign anybody in offseason. So I'll see you guys in the next season sim. I'll see you guys, yeah, mid-season of the next season. I don't need to show you guys all of it. But we'll see how we're doing and see if we need to make any big trades. Okay, guys, I actually simmed the entire season, and we finished 104 and 58. I know I said I was going to just go to mid-season, but with just how... Oh, look at this team's stats. Oh, my goodness. But with how good this team was doing, I just didn't want to stop it at all and risk messing up any team chemistry. I mean, Lindor is just crazy. Look at that. 323 batting average, 28 home runs, 106 RBIs. Marte, 282, 31, 111. Bellinger, 314, 36, 92. Aaron Judge, 301 batting average, 42 homers, 113 RBI. Polanco did great too. Quevedo batted 285. Jungle King could have done better. Same with Harrison. But Gosselin did great there from the DH spot. This is just crazy. He probably hit 348 off the bench. I mean, this team was... That was just crazy. We won 104 games, making us easily the first-ranked team. And the best record in baseball. Besides... Okay, never mind. The Dodgers won 105. So, we're going to just go game by game. When... You're kidding. That is an absolute joke. That's an absolute joke. Look at this team's roster. Almost everybody on the front page is a 90+ overall. I know this team is rebuilt. I know we just got screwed in that sim. But, wow. That's a rough way to end it. I knew that was last year. Even doing this year was kind of a push. Because I'm already kind of done rebuilding this team. I know that we already rebuilt this team. We already made them a Game 7 World Series team. We just lost. If we kept doing this team with how young it is, we got easily 3 or 4 more World Series. And that's a rebuild. That really is a rebuild. So I'm going to end it there. But that's kind of shitty. I don't want to end it there. But I'm going to because it's... I don't know. I'm all out of it. And I already know we rebuilt this team. That just sucks that we got fucked by that sim. Either way, though, if you guys enjoyed... Please click the like button below. Let me know what you think about the series and tell me how you feel all these different ideas make it more interesting. Please tell me all that in the comment section below. Always make an effort to look at your guys' comments and try to get back to you. And lastly, subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.